guys, welcome back to this place, and if you are new, welcome here for the very first time. I'm Carmen, and today we are watching season 6 episode 15 of Lost, which means we only have one episode after this before the big finale extravaganza. So I am not at all prepared. I kind of don't even want to watch, especially after the last episode and what that did to my heart. I don't know that I will ever revisit that episode, to be honest with you guys, because it's too much. It's too much. Great episode. I think it was acted and written beautifully. I understand the necessity for it in the story. I just don't need to break my heart like that multiple times. You know, once was enough. Once was plenty. Also, I just want to clarify really quickly because some people have been asking me questions about it. I know I keep saying I have like 3 episodes left, or I would say that in this reaction, or however many episodes left. So a lot of you guys have been wondering, or worrying, I should say, about which version of the finale I'm going to watch. Fret not. I have been told the correct version to watch. The longer version, the one with the scenes that were later cut for some streaming services. So do not worry. I am watching the correct episode, just to allay your fears. Also, I don't know if you guys can hear the slight little buzzing sound. I do have a tiny fan on me right now because I have to turn my window unit in this room off in order to film, and we are currently in a really big heat wave. And it is very warm in our house because it is very old and doesn't do insulation so well. So if you hear that, I'm sorry. I cannot really turn it off. I need the tiny fan. The tiny fan is sustaining me right now. Yeah, so I'm not going to recap the last episode because I think that we all are equally traumatized and equally unable to ever forget where we left off last time. So let's just go into this episode and pray for less tears. Pray that my Kleenex box will survive with Kleenex still in it. Anyway, let's go. Oh, wait. I don't know why I said oh, like I knew what was happening. I was thinking it's submarine bits, but that doesn't really make sense. Because it's clearly wood. Water is gorgeous. Take me there. I want to be there right now. Well, there is in Hawaii where they filmed, not stuck on an island. Oh, she's pregnant. Oh, the blood. The blood is not a good indication.
Aliquid Grafers?
No, the actress, but I don't know who she is.
Mi nomen es Claudia.
Claudia. Okay.
That's a lovely name.
They're in the cave, right? Where they were in the beginning of the show.
The rest of your people.
Maybe she is the rest of her people. I wonder who they are. Like, is this going to be the beginning of,
How
like...
long
Every question I answer will simply lead to another question. You should rest. Just be grateful you're alive.
I mean, I think she's allowed to have questions.
There were other people on my ship. I need to
No! If there are other people on the island, I will find them.
Why? I mean, I guess she is hurt and stuff, but...
Oh. It's coming.
Is it Jacob? That's my guess.
His name is Jacob.
I mean, I like how I get excited about things that are so incredibly obvious. I'm like, called that. Who the fuck else would it be? Oh, she had both of them.
I only picked one name.
Dang. Well, you could think of another one real quick. Oh, she probably died. She probably died before.
I'm sorry.
I thought she was gonna die of natural causes. Why the fuck did that lady murder her? To steal her children? This is very interesting though, because I guess I thought that like Jacob and Smokey were part of the island, not like other people that got brought to the island. You know what I mean? Does he just never have a name then? That's crazy.
What is it? It's a game. You play it.
Even their outfits are like light and dark.
Will you show me how to play? If you promise not to tell Mother.
Why can't we tell her?
Because she'll take it away.
Do you love me, Jacob?
Yes.
And tell me what happened.
Jacob told you what I found.
Of course he did. Jacob doesn't know how to lie. It's not like you.
Why? What am I like?
Special.
Because he can lie?
Can I keep the game?
Of course you can. That's why I left it for you.
It came from you?
Of course it did. Where else would it come from?
The outside.
From somewhere else. Across the sea.
There is nowhere else. The island is all there is.
Then where did we come from?
Ooh.
You and your brother came from me, and I came from my mother.
Where is she?
She's dead.
What's dead?
Oh.
Something you will never have to worry about.
How? I'm so confused as to like who the fuck she is and what's her origin story.
Hide.
Other people? Cannot see a face.
We saw people. Men.
How many were there?
3. They killed a boar.
Did they see you?
No, I don't think so. Where did they come from? They looked like us.
They're not like us. They don't belong here. We are here for a reason.
What reason?
Yeah.
It's not time yet.
Mother,
Ma'am,
what reason?
I need explanations. The show is almost over.
They come, they fight, they destroy, they corrupt, and it always ends the same.
They come? Come from where?
Another part of the island. You're never to go looking for them. If they found you, they would hurt you.
Why would they hurt us?
Because they're people, Jacob, and that's what people do.
But we're people. Does that mean that we can hurt each other?
I've made it so you can never hurt each other.
How? Like, I know that that is true. What the fuck is that?
What is this place?
Looks like
This
a
is the
fucking
reason we're here.
portal to another world. Are y'all fucking fairies or some shit? No, legit. Are they fucking fairies or some shit? This is very much giving, like, fae.
Don't go in there.
Why not?
What's down there?
Yeah.
Light. The warmest, brightest light you've ever seen or felt.
So, the
We
afterlife,
must make sure that
maybe?
no one ever finds it.
Why?
Because a little bit of this very same light is inside of every man. But they always want more.
Can they take it?
No, but they would try. And if they tried, they could put it out. And if the light goes out here,
Goes out everywhere?
it goes out everywhere.
Okay,
and so
so
I protected this place.
not fairies, I
But I
guess.
can't protect it forever.
Then who will?
Why do you think she stole
It'll
y'all?
have to be one of you.
It's all right. Don't be afraid.
That's their mom. I wonder if Jacob will see
What?
her. He doesn't.
What's wrong?
Interesting.
I'm going for a walk to the beach. I'll meet you later. Why can't Jacob see you?
Yeah.
Because I'm dead.
So?
Will you come with me? I'd like to show you something.
So
Show
maybe
me what?
Where you came from. It's across the island. A place you've never seen.
Jacob is life, he's death. You have to have both? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. It's very metaphorical. Oh. A village.
Who are they?
They came here 13 years ago. The day before you were born.
So other people
Their
did
ship
survive.
was wrecked in a storm.
Shit. What's that?
It's a way for people to get from one place to another. It's how we came across the sea.
There's nothing across the sea.
There are many things across the sea. You come from across the sea, too.
No. That's not true.
Yes.
That's not what my mother told me.
She's not your mother. I am.
That is true, but this is probably wrecking this kid's whole understanding of the world and like trust and everything.
She lied about everything. All of it. I know you don't understand, but you have to come with me. I don't want to go by myself.
We can't. Mother loves us.
She doesn't love us.
Stop!
It was all a lie!
Stop it!
She's not even our mother!
Oh, damn. I mean, it makes sense that he's upset. Okay, you're...
Jacob! What are you doing? He's leaving.
There is another place across the sea. It's where I'm from. And I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go home.
Don't do that.
My mother!
I'm your mother.
You killed my mother. We don't belong with her. Come with me.
Interesting. I like the way that this is flipping everything we think we know about Jacob and Smokey, though.
You will never be able to leave this island.
That's not true. And one day I can prove it.
I think she made it true. Or she just knows that you can't leave. I mean, she could have just been honest with them from the start. I mean, at least said, like, your mother died, I adopted you, something like that. You know?
You said you killed our mother. Is that true? Yes.
Okay. Honesty, at least.
I needed you to stay good. Am I a good mother?
You beat the shit out of your brother.
Of course you are. Why do you love him more than me?
Oh, shit.
I love you in different ways.
I wonder why Jacob is able to leave the island. Like, he comes back, but Smokey can't leave. Oh, he's spying. I wonder if they've kept in communication or no. So they have. Okay.
She know you visit me?
I'm sure she
never
does.
asked about you.
And I'm sorry I asked about her. They're greedy, manipulative, untrustworthy, and selfish.
And why are you with them?
Yeah.
They're a means to an end.
Oh, leaving.
Found a way off the island.
No, that's impossible. There is no way off the island.
Oh.
Together, we have discovered places all over this island where metal behaves strangely.
Mm-hmm.
When we find one of these sites, we dig. And this time we found something.
The well.
I don't want to leave this island. It's my home.
Oh, it's not mine.
What did he say to you, Jacob?
Is he gonna tell her?
Said he's finally found a way to leave the island.
I spent 30 years searching for that place you brought me as a child, that waterfall with that beautiful lake. And I walked this island from end to end, not once coming close to finding it. What if I could get to it from someplace else?
Oh, interesting.
Figuring out how to reach it took a very long time.
You don't have any idea what...
I have no idea because you wouldn't tell me, Mother.
Oh, he still called her mother.
What is that?
It's a wheel. We're going to make an opening.
They do.
One much bigger than this one. And then I'm going to attach that wheel to a system we're building. A system that channels the water and the light. And then I'm going to turn it. And when I do, I'll finally be able to leave this place.
But he doesn't.
How do you know it will work?
I'm special, Mother.
I am so sorry.
Oh, I thought she was gonna grab the knife. I mean, he's... Spoiler alert, not dead. I wish people would not be so fucking cryptic when explaining shit.
It's time.
Time for what? Where is the explanation for any of this?
You're going to protect it now.
Is she gonna go into it?
What's down there?
Yeah.
Life, death, rebirth.
Okay.
It's the source,
The source
the
of...
heart of the island.
Okay. Okay. I will write that down later.
Just promise me, no
Promise what?
matter what you do, you won't ever go down there.
Would I die?
You'd be worse than dying, Jacob. Much worse.
In what way?
Here, drink this.
Is it immortal juice?
What happens if I do?
You accept the responsibility that you will protect this place for as long as you can. And then you'll have to find your replacement.
I don't want to protect this place.
Oh,
Someone has to.
I don't care.
My time is over.
Why? Why is your
It
time
has to
over?
be you, Jacob.
No, it doesn't. You wanted it to be him.
Oh,
But now I'm all you have.
interesting.
You don't really have a choice.
Oh. What if I just don't drink the fucking juice? Isn't that a choice? That means whoever is gonna take over for Jacob has to drink from the cup while looking at the light and little words. The magic spell. I think.
Now, you and I are the same.
What does that mean? Does he get like knowledge and wisdom and shit? How did she fill it so fast? Did she kill? Oh, she destroyed his whole village? She killed everyone? She killed everyone? Oh, dang. She lit that thing that she gave him on fire too. I just wish there was less crypticness. I do feel bad for him. But he finally found a way to get what he wanted, and all he wanted to do was say goodbye to his mom. Maybe she doesn't know. Or she didn't. Oh, I thought we were gonna have like a monologue of some sorts first. We just went straight to the murder.
Thank you.
Now she's free.
Jacob, what did you do?
Wait. Listen. What did you do? No.
What did you do?
History repeating, right?
You can't kill me, Jacob. She's made it that way. You can't.
Don't worry, brother. I'm not going to kill you.
Oh, he's gonna make him go in there? Maybe that's why he becomes a smoke monster.
She brought you back here?
Yes.
Why would she?
Because I have to protect it now. You want to leave this place, brother? Then go.
Dang, is he dead? My guess is that he doesn't leave. But he turned it dark. So that's how he became the smoke monster. She said life, death, rebirth. So he got rebirthed, presumably, as old Smokey. But what does it mean? Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. The skeletons and the cave.
Who are they? Where did they come from?
Did you
Right?
guys shoot a polar bear last week?
Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
Wait, so Smokey isn't him.
Goodbye, brother.
And he's not really gone. Or I guess Smokey just took his form, like he took Locke's form? I am confused. I am so very confused. Yeah, this episode is gonna take some processing. I'm still thinking. I'm trying to understand the lore that they've just thrust upon me, because I thought that I had a grasp of what they were trying to do with the story of Jacob and Smokey, and what they were trying to tell us, and how light cannot exist without darkness, and how both are necessary. And I thought that that's why they both had to stay on the island, because it was a metaphor for light and dark existing within all of us, and X, Y, and Z, right? Like, that's what I thought that they were trying to tell us. But now I feel like that's wrong, and I don't fully understand the Jacob and Smokey story the way that I thought that I did. And so I'm kind of questioning everything because of that. Like, I feel like I'm just questioning my understanding of what the island and Jacob and Smokey and all of it is meant to symbolize, because I feel like I've just gotten a giant wrench thrown at me and I don't really understand the story. So I'm gonna try to talk out loud and figure out what I think is going on now. So their mom, I'm just gonna call her their mom throughout this, even though she's not their actual mother. So Jacob and Smokey, I'm just gonna call him Smokey, even though he's not technically yet Smokey in this episode. He doesn't have a name, at least not one that we ever know. Excuse me. So I don't know what to call him. But I thought when she killed the mom and then she took them, I was like, okay, maybe she had to take them, and then she shows them, the not portal to fairy world. Just the light that she is keeping guard of, which is what did she say? The heart of the island, the source. So, and then she said one of them had to be the keeper. So I feel like I also this whole time thought that if the light and dark wasn't both there, then it just wouldn't work. But they didn't have to both be there. Just one of them had to be the keeper. And now Jacob is the keeper. And I guess we can't let Smokey leave now because he is Smokey. But, like, why couldn't he leave before? She just said, because I love you. So it's that she just didn't want him to leave. But then killing your child and their whole village to stop them from leaving seems an extreme reaction. So there must be more to it that I'm just not understanding the complexity of at this exact moment. My frustration, because I do have a little bit of frustration with this episode, and it isn't the story unfolding, it's not that this is the mystery that they're finally answering. That I don't mind. I think it's interesting. I think it's really, really an original and interesting premise. I just wish that whenever people are in these situations, and it's not just Lost, it's any kind of story like this, is like, why are they always so fucking cryptic? Okay? Just fucking communicate, okay? I just get so frustrated when people are like not telling the whole story in these situations. Like, you want me to give up my entire life. You want me to stay on this island without other people because they're bad and they're corrupting influences, and you know, they're going to corrupt us and this island and the source and the heart of everything. All of that, right? I just need to be told more than 2 sentences about what the fuck this light is then. Like, can you just tell me where you come from, who you are, how you got here? Do you know how the light got here? Do you know what the island is? Can I get, like, take notes, and then tell me what you wrote down? Do you know, like, and it's not just Lost, and it's not even, I think, it's just something that frustrates me personally, is what I should say. Because I feel like in these situations where people need all of the information, and if you gave them all of the information, then they could make an informed decision going forward about what to do. I feel like just in these situations, a lot of times, so much information is held back and not given. And it frustrates me because I just, maybe it's just because I'm nosy, right? So I'm sitting here and I want to know all of, like, give me the lore. I have watched the show for 6 seasons now. Fucking give me the details. Give me the lore. I want to know. I want to know how you got here. I want to know why you thought it was necessary to do this. I want to know how you stopped them from hurting each other. I want to know how, like, what was in the bottle and what kind of spell did you put over the thing that Jacob drank to make him the protector. And then since, I think Smokey breaks the bottle later, might have been Jacob, I can't remember who, honestly. Since someone breaks the bottle later and the liquid comes out, how is Jack or Kate or Sawyer or whoever going to then drink the magic spell water and become the protector of the island? You know? Like, there's just things that I want to know. Like, how did you learn the spell? And then how is Jacob going to learn the spell? Like, once you become the protector, you just get all the information. And, like, if so, I feel like that could also be something that's explained. Like, hey, I know you don't understand this now, but once you drink this, once you officially, not really by choice, because she said you don't have a choice, become the protector, then you're going to get the information, and then you're going to know all of the details. Because then later, Jacob does seem to know a lot of shit. He doesn't really share with the class. And then also, Jacob does and can leave the island and come back, seemingly at will. So how does that work? Also, since the skeletons are in the cave, and we know that they are still in there later because, thankfully, they showed us a flashback to season 1. I recognized the cave. Didn't think about the maybe I would have put it together, but I'm glad that they put the flashbacks in there to show us, hey, this is the skeletons. But also, since they showed us, hey, this is the skeletons, is Smokey, because right now Smokey is in the visage of Locke. Prior to that, all the scenes that we've seen of Jacob and Smokey have been Smokey then, right? But Smokey isn't really his brother, right? Just like Smokey isn't really Locke. It's just something that got unleashed and then took that visage, and because he took that visage, he has the memories of that person. I also wonder, like, what exactly the smoke is, because she told Jacob, never go in there. Like, just promise me you'll never go in there, because it's worse than dying if you go in there. Because he's like, would I die? And she's like, no, it's something worse than dying. Which is like, has she seen it before? And if so, what happened in that instance? And also, I'm confused because I feel like now we kind of have two conflicting stories, right? Or maybe I'm misinterpreting it, so you guys can let me know. Before, Richard and I think Jacob said that if Smokey gets out, the world will cease to be. And in this, she said that they couldn't take the light, but they could put it out. And if it goes out here, it goes out everywhere. I'm thinking now, reading this, thinking about what I just said. Saeed and Claire had a little bit of darkness seep into their souls, right? Saeed was able to overcome that because he still had light and goodness, and he was still Saeed, right? And so he was able to become himself again through the light that was still there, like tapping into that. So that's still a possibility for Claire as well. Now, is this light of the island, and talking about if it goes out here, it goes out everywhere, is that because she said everyone has light in them? I'm assuming it's like a soul sort of metaphor, because we do all have like good and bad inside of us, but they're taking it almost a step further, and instead of saying it's just like a core part of who we are, they're saying it's an actual physical, tangible sort of thing, like in essence, like a soul, but I'm trying to like figure out how to word what I'm saying. Like let's say, kind of like in Supernatural, sorry, this is a slight spoiler, but maybe not. So in Supernatural, souls are like pure energy, and they're like the source of light. And I'm kind of picturing it like that here. The light is your soul and like the goodness in you. And when you do bad things, or bad things happen, or you make bad choices, maybe it like dims and dulls a little bit. And so everything that Smokey did to Saeed was like dimming his soul. And he thought that he got it, like no more light left. But there was like just like a tiny flicker somewhere. And Desmond was able to ignite that. And then Saeed was able to remember that he had light inside of him. So, I don't know. Because in the light, because she said it was, the light is light, death, and rebirth. The source of everything. So, life is light. Death is darkness. Good is light, bad is like evil is darkness. So maybe it's like a metaphor for heaven. Maybe it's a metaphor for existence. I feel like talking this out, thank you guys for being a listening ear if you are, that my initial theory of like who and what Jacob and Smokey are meant to symbolize is kind of correct, just not in the way that I thought that it was correct. Maybe. Is the island purgatory? And the light is accepting death and going towards the after, like, is the light the afterlife and the island is purgatory, and you have to go through your trials and your tribulations, and then at some point you go into the light. However much of your soul is light, you go to the light. Dark, you go to the dark. Mixed, you end up back in purgatory because you still have shit to work out. I don't know. Is that a stretch? I'm just trying to figure it out. That could make sense. That, or the island is even like, well, yeah, like kind of like a purgatory. I was gonna say it's like your subconscious trying to understand the meaning of life. Maybe I'm getting a bit too metaphorical with this. Maybe I'm thinking too hard. I'm just trying to figure out, like, because this episode is the second to last regular episode of the entire show. We have one more episode and then the big finale. That's the fucking series finale of everything. So this has to be important. They want us to think about this. They want us to contemplate this. They want us to figure it out and to think about it critically. And so I'm trying to do that, to think about it critically. But it's just hard when I just saw it. Like, I kind of need longer to absorb and to try to figure it out, because like I keep having like bits and pieces of theories and then I'm like, does that make sense? I don't know. But also, like, if somebody has to protect the light, then Jacob. I think there's also something really interesting to be said about the fact that Smokey, in his original form when he was just a little kid in black, is meant to sort of signify darkness and like deceit and okay, now I'm thinking of the fucking Garden of Eden. Sorry. Because I'm like, he's meant to symbolize he's the dark to Jacob's light, right? And what he really wants is just knowledge. Like, we don't really see until he becomes Smokey. Well, I guess you could argue the killing of the mother. But not until that point do we see him ever do anything that could actually be construed as evil. You know? He can lie. He asks questions. He wants to know things. He's seeking out knowledge, like Eve in the Garden of Eden. You know, he wants to take the bite of the apple. And that is signifying, or I always thought that, because, am I making any sense? It's interesting because maybe he's not meant to signify that, but everything about him is leaning into the darkness, right? Like, his hair is dark. He wears black. Like, he's the opposite of Jacob, who, like, blonde hair, wearing white. Like, they're meant to be these opposites. Like, he was the unplanned aspect of it. And I just am still struggling to fully understand the metaphor of it. Like, I feel like I'm grasping at it, like I'm almost there, but I just don't fully have it yet. And maybe it's just because I haven't sat and thought long enough with it, and maybe it's just because I haven't seen the next episode and then the series finale, so that I don't fully, sorry, cat, I don't fully have all of the information to put the puzzle completely together. I did think this was a really interesting episode. I honestly think that it was placed well, because after the last episode, I needed an episode where I could just sit and be confused and try to figure shit out and not be so emotionally devastated that I cannot even breathe, barely, let alone think. So I do think it's good. I kind of want to watch it again. I might watch it again before I watch the next episode, just to see if I can try to figure out more what I think this episode is trying to tell us. I'm sure there's something I missed. I'm sure there's something I missed, but... And maybe I'm just thinking way too hard. Maybe I'm just trying to create something that I don't need to create in my head. I don't know. Like, the reason that I keep thinking it goes back to good and evil is because of the dichotomy of the white and the black. And then there's always been this dichotomy. And the island is light, and if the light goes out, it goes out everywhere. We've also been told if Smokey gets off of the island, then the world will cease to be, because I think Smokey is symbolic of the darkness. I feel like there's a lot of religious symbolism in this, because I also, in the beginning of the episode, when they're like little babies and stuff, and multiple times throughout this when we've seen them, I feel like Jacob and the man in black are symbolic of Cain and Abel, or they're giving Cain and Abel vibes. And it does make sense, actually, because Cain... Do I remember correctly? I'm like... Cain killed Abel? Cain killed Abel after God accepted Abel's offer instead of his. Okay. So I feel like there's also some Cain and Abel shit going on, because Cain, Jacob, Abel, man in black, in a fit over being upset about what happened to his mom, Jacob really condemned his brother either to death, which it kind of seems like, or to a fate worse than death, which is what their mother said that it was. And so, you know, Locke mentions Adam and Eve. I mentioned it was giving Garden of Eden, sort of Adam and Eve story vibes. I think that there's a lot of religious symbolism going into this, and I'm trying to like parse out exactly what it is. And again, I think I'm just gonna have to watch it again, and I'm sure if there is something glaringly obvious that I missed, you guys will tell me. If it's explained, and I will probably pick it up in the next time watching it, or the next episode or two, then just don't tell me, because, you know, I am almost done. I don't want to get spoiled at this point. That would suck. But yeah, I think that I'm gonna go for now, because my brain needs to try to process this, and I don't think that rambling at you guys is gonna help. I'm sorry. It does help. It helps me a lot, but you're probably tired of hearing me talk at this point. I'm sure you are. So I'm gonna let you guys go. If you're watching this on YouTube, when it goes public, you can watch the next episode, which is the penultimate episode of this entire show, right now over on my Patreon, which is linked in the description down below, as well as my full-length reaction to this episode, which I think is a lot of me being like, huh? So, enjoy, if that's your thing. And yeah, I'm gonna go and try to make my little brain work. I hope to see you guys next time for more Lost. Until then, bye guys. Also, I'm realizing that this is like the second to last time that I can say I hope to see you guys for more Lost, because when I film the next episode, I can say it, and then the episode after that is the big 2-part conglomerate finale. And then I've seen it. I've watched all of Lost, which is crazy. I have no idea what show I'm going to watch after this. It's got a lot to live up to, though. Whatever it is. Anyway, I already told you guys I was going to stop rambling, and then I kept rambling. So, let me stop now. For real. Bye.